Okay, then hitting record here. All right. Ready?
Ready.
All right, 10-minute cast. Our first possible, what do you call it? Video
like video live. Well, not really live, but just
yeah.
video, right?
Yeah, first one possibly. Okay, here we go. Merry Christmas, Gimpy!
Merry Christmas, my friend, JJ!
What's going on, man?
Not much, yourself?
Not much, just getting ready for Christmas, because it is Christmas Day today.
Yes.
Or is it Christmas Day? Yeah, it is Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's Christmas Day.
Christmas
Day.
We got a little special Christmas episode for you guys. We watched a Christmas story, or not Christmas story, there is a Christmas story, but we watched we watched a movie and want to give you guys a review for our Christmas episode. And what did we watch again? A
Christmas horror story.
Correct, yes.
Right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, so it's out on Netflix. It is called A Christmas Horror Story. Was released in 2015.
Yes.
And it has William Shatner in it.
William Shatner.
Captain Kirk in there. Oh,
he's making his presence felt.
He is making his presence felt in this movie. One quick thing, we are video recording for this.
First time.
First time.
Turn out to good.
Yeah, so we might put this on our YouTube channel, just depending on how everything turns out. Yeah,
gel.
But yeah. Gotta gel, man.
Gel gotta come together, man.
So yeah, this would be a little bit different of episode, but
why not try, right?
Right?
It's a time to do it.
It is a time to do it.
It's time for giving, right?
So here's our giving for you guys, our review of A Christmas Horror Story.
And this is what we really look like.
Yes, this is what we look like.
This is what we wear all the time.
Yeah, we'll post pictures too.
Yeah, we got some good ones.
Cast so that, in case it doesn't go live on video, or not live, in case it doesn't go on video.
We got some good ones.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know how we look like. So, let's kick this off. So the story, it's an anthology where it has 4 different stories for the whole movie, where all the 4 stories sort of mesh together. Not really sure if they mesh or not.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's confusing at first, but then you kind of figure it out, but I think the ending kind of made the one story really then you kind of figured out oh, that's why they did that story.
Yeah.
Because during the regular movie part, it kind of didn't go like the one with the zombies, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're really weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all kind of weird, but yeah, that one we couldn't figure it out until the end, I think.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, there was 4 different stories. First story, this isn't gonna go in any order. And just want to let you know,
there's no order.
Yeah,
right?
there's no order. It's a fucked up movie. So the first one is that Santa is out there getting ready to deliver his gifts.
And it's kind of a weird Santa.
Yeah,
he's obviously, old is fine, but
she's not Santa-y. He's not the typical Santa bit.
No. It's definitely like a scary type Santa.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
It is. And then, so his elves get sick, and they turn into zombie elves.
Yeah, they didn't really show that, right? They didn't really show that.
They didn't really say how or why they got sick.
All of a sudden, the elves just started kind of going crazy.
Yeah, they start chopping themselves up.
And attacking Santa.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, and then Santa's like, that's not your fault. It's not your fault. But we don't know why.
We have no idea.
Yeah, we don't know.
They
didn't really put that part in. So.
Yeah, and then you get another story where there's this cop who discovered some asylum or something, a school asylum where there was a murder.
Yeah.
He has his own story where him, his wife, and his child, they go out and they cut a tree illegally in some some farm or something.
Yeah, which is owned by somebody.
Right.
So
And then his kid starts hearing things and he gets lost in the tree, practically in a tree. He gets lost.
Yeah, he was in the tree, and mom and dad couldn't find him anywhere.
Yeah, so they finally find the kid. Yeah, they call him, they find him, and then he's not
in the tree.
Yeah, he's in the tree. He comes out, and you can tell he's a little bit different.
Yeah, he's not saying anything.
Right.
It kind of looks weird, right?
Right, and then he goes home, starts acting really weird, starts trying to feel up on his own mother. Remember that?
Right. It was weird. You saw the covers go up, but the dad was still out in the room. He was drinking up.
And I started calling him. I'm like, oh, he's gonna go down on his mom. And my wife's still here. She's like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, no, I'm serious.
That's what he's really doing. And you see his little hands go on the mom's chest there, and right.
Yeah. So then, so that happens. He kills his own dad.
Right.
And then the lady finds out that it's not really him.
Yeah, it's like
someone calls up who's on the farm.
Some like creepy old man.
Right, and he says, "Hey, your son was taken over by something called a changeling."
Yeah,
and I'm like, okay, whatever.
And the mom's like, what are you talking about? Like, don't ever call back again, right?
Right.
And stuff like that.
Right. And the story ends where she gets her kid back.
Yeah, and he becomes normal.
Right.
But they had to go through this whole process of like it wasn't really the son, but the changeling like had to trust her, so like she was knocking around with a bat and she had to put in a duffel bag and right.
Yeah, it was messed up.
And like it was totally weird,
right? The third story, it ties in with the cop, but there's these teens that go to that school or asylum, and they try to video record, and they go into the basement of where everyone was killed.
Yeah. And
they get trapped in the basement. All this weird shit happens. Gimpy actually gets scared.
Well, it was like well, it's just because like when they start popping up and like exactly, and then they have like these weird doll looking things.
Yeah,
right? And
well, all the doll things. That's when it gets.
It's kind of weird, right? Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
so there are a couple parts where I might have jumped a little.
A little bit.
Right, a little bit, but
puss. So, whatever happens is that one of the people who died was a girl, and she had a baby. And either she killed the baby or the baby died. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's kind of because it got really twisted.
Yeah, so there was 2 boys and a girl that went down there.
Yeah. The
one girl kills the guy, and then another one shoots the guy.
Yeah, because
right, because the ghost was making her do it.
Because she had to have a baby.
She had to have a baby in her, and then she had the baby, and that's it, right? She walks away, like that, and then.
Yeah, but when she walked away, I don't think she was.
Oh, she was possessed or something like that.
I mean, because that was like the second time that she would have been possessed, right?
Right.
Because she was possessed earlier when she was like doing the guys, right? And then she and then she turned normal like for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, like you said, like whatever, like creepy lady came with the bloody baby, right?
Yeah.
Right. It was kind of weird.
Don't fucking get
that it like then like she was allowed to leave the school.
Right.
And the basement of the school and walk out of the school like fine.
Yeah.
But I don't think she was fine though, right?
No, she was possessed probably.
Yeah. So she was going into the world.
She's going into the world possessed with a baby or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I don't
Last story.
Yeah. Krampus. Yes.
Krampus. So
Krampus.
the teens that went into the basement. There was a girl that showed up there to meet her boyfriend and say goodbye because she went on a road trip with her family, going to go see her aunt, and they're seeing these little statues that they had. One was Krampus. If anyone knows what Krampus is, it's the Christmas spirit demon that
devil thing.
Yeah, that doesn't like, or if you have bad Christmas spirit, he's gonna kill you or something like that.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, and
and
the little shit brother
the little
knocked
boy,
it over, and
he knocked over the statue,
and then the old
he ended up summoning Krampus.
Yeah, right.
The aunt,
and the aunt like got pissed, right?
Yeah, the aunt got pissed.
What are you doing? Like, you gotta leave now, and
so she sent them out. For
some
reason,
the creepy guy confused me though, right?
Yeah, some sort of butler. This is like a butler or something like that.
Yeah, but was he like Krampus the whole time?
He was Krampus, yeah.
Right?
But the thing is...
But did she know that?
No, because remember, Krampus is everywhere.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. Krampus kind of transforms.
Yeah, to whoever has really bad spirit.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Krampus.
Krampus
never goes away.
Krampus never goes away.
No.
Krampus will get you.
Yeah.
So you can't kill Krampus, just to let you guys know.
That's right.
So pretty much, almost the whole family dies. The one stupid thing is that, the father gets chopped in the stomach.
Yeah.
He's alive for almost the whole movie.
For hours, right?
Yeah, he's walking around.
And he's like, I'm fine.
I don't know if I can make it.
Yeah.
Like, duh, you should have been dead 15 minutes ago, you fucker. But all of this happens in one town, a small town called Bailey Downs. I don't know where it is.
You remember that? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, it's in my head, man.
Bailey Downs.
It's in my head.
Good job.
And then I think they just used William Shatner because
totally.
He was pretty much a DJ narrating
the story,
but yet he was sort of involved because he was in the stories as a DJ on the radio when they're listening to the story.
And in the very beginning, right?
Right.
I had the guy who who slaps the sign up, right?
Ugh.
And we didn't.
I got hair in my mouth.
And mine's falling off.
So yeah, so the whole thing is that William Shatner is a DJ.
Yeah, it was a good twist, right?
It's a twist story.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
William Shatner DJs everything. He tells you all the different stories that are going on. Makes it sound like it's happening. Like he gives whatever he
was telling these stories,
right.
But like I mean, were they just? I couldn't figure out like were they just like horror tales?
Yeah, I think they were just horror tales
just to tell a story.
Of him. But he was actually telling a real story that like there was some hostage situation at a mall, right? So at the very end, he's saying that all these cops are at the mall. Some guy was terrorizing. He was like killing everybody there. Yeah. And the funny thing is that William Shatner's character was working with
that man,
with the man that was killing everyone in the mall, at the studio or whatever.
But it was only pretty much of the story of the zombie elves,
right,
and the Santa,
yeah,
right. I don't know if the other ones kind of weren't part of that.
I think it's just to make the movie.
Yeah, I think. Right. I think so. Right,
guys, like seriously, if you don't understand what we're talking about, again,
it's okay. We don't get it either. We don't get it either. So, right, we don't get it either. But
yeah, so the whole story was that he was telling a story that actually really happened, I guess, but the real story that was really happening.
Now I'm confused.
Was sort of a joke.
Right? Now I'm confused.
I'm really confused now.
Yeah, but I'm with you because I watched it with you. So,
right?
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's an hour and a half movie.
Yeah.
I thought someone was going to actually fall asleep, but it kept my attention though.
Yeah, it was. I definitely like the twist at the end.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because I wasn't expecting that to like. I kind of thought at the end of each of the four of those stories.
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna end, right? And then all of a sudden, like it kind of turned into like because like William Shatner in the middle of all these stories, like he was all of a sudden he was mentioning things about like hostage situation in the mall and he was right. So I mean, it's kind of just yeah. So it was like you were kind of wondering why he was talking about this.
Yeah.
But then when the end came, it was like okay, like now we understand why why this guy was doing this. And in a way, we were wondering. We kind of found.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost.
That's kind of it, right? I mean.
Yeah, and on that note.
Yeah, I mean, it was better than if you guys watched the podcast from Halloween.
Oh, the Chuckster.
I mean, if I had to choose, I think I'd probably watch. If I had to watch one of them again, I think I'd watch this one again.
Yeah,
just because
I agree.
Just because I think I maybe catch on some things we didn't catch on.
Yeah, I mean, I really wouldn't watch it again, but.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't watch it again either. But so, check it out. Don't check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, so whatever you want to do.
Don't check it out.
Yeah, probably not. Don't spend money on this.
Yes.
Just
if you have Netflix, go ahead. If you don't have Netflix, do not buy it.
Yeah, and you just enjoy like these kind of films, then it's I guess it could be good if you. It's all crooked.
Oh my god, I can't handle it. It's all over my nose.
So, right?
Other than that, dude.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed this confusing, fucked up movie review, a Christmas episode.
Another great movie presented by JJ and Gimpy here.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's really good, guys. I just want to say, hope we didn't confuse you. Have a good Christmas.
But again, watch it.
Yes.
But don't watch it.
But don't watch it.
Yes.
Have a good Christmas, guys. Thank you again for all the listeners that we have for listening to us, sticking around.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Listen to all our podcasts, our Let's Plays on YouTube, our solo nerds. From our family here, we wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.